right, so we're up to example 5's second part. It's right actually before example 5. It's equation conversions, which we did in example 5, but this is kind of a more in-depth example. So let's look at that. Notice for this one, r is equal to 4 cosine theta. There's not much to substitute here. So what we're going to actually do is multiply both sides by r. So we multiply that side by r and multiply this side by r, and we get r squared is equal to 4r cosine theta. And what that allows me now to do is do two substitutions. If we take a look, we have an r squared and an r cosine theta. I'm going to look up. Again, there's your x is equal to r cosine theta, and your r squared is equal to x squared plus y squared. I'm going to take those and do the substitution. X squared plus y squared is in for r squared, and r cosine theta is now x. And we just have to clean this up a bit. We're going to complete the square, so it's going to be x squared minus 4x, leave a little bit of space, plus y squared equals 0. Remember, if I want to complete the square for this part, I need to take the negative 4, take half of it and square it, and that's going to be a plus 4. Right? Again, the rule is take this term, take half of it and square it. So half of negative 4 is negative 2, square that gets you a 4. But you can't just put a plus 4 there. You'd have to add a 4 to the other side to balance it out. And hence, you've completed the square, which allows you now to write that this is x minus 2 squared plus y squared equals 4. And now you have a conic equation of a circle. And this circle has a center at negative 2 comma 0, because again, this negative 2, oh, actually, that's a mistake. It would be plus 2 or 2 comma 0. And this mistakes all around. The radius equal to 4, which is 2. Remember, the standard equation would be x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. This is a circle with a center h comma k and radius r. And let's confirm this by looking at the calculator. Go here, clear that out, and we're going to put in 4 cosine theta. Graph. And I'm going to go to zoom, and I'm going to do square. And zoom in a bit. So you can see that the center, go all the way there, is at, notice it's approximate here because of the way the calculator calculates it, but it's 2, 0 basically with a radius of 2. We'll get to more of graphing in the next section, but for now you can just rely on your calculator for any graphing.